Hey guys, I'm Jay, and I'm a transgender male, and this is my 6th week on T. I'm doing transition videos, so um, I'm doing an update right now, and I'm going to talk about emotional changes, not just from T, but from my transition, and maybe even a little before, because I think it actually did start a little earlier. Really, I think my voice is helping me actually pass, maybe not pass all the time as male, but pass as what's that or what's it, kind of like, is that a gal or a guy? And they're not really sure. So, there'll be one person will go be ma'am, 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 and sir and so forth, and I'll be thank you. So it's kind of funny. Anyway, I found I have a tenor. I was singing in the shower, and I'm going to, just for science, this is just for science, so I'm going to sing a line in Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way, and so on. I'm sure that was not my voice before. And I try to raise it up a little bit, and it just doesn't sound like that's where my voice was. It is now. It seems funny to me to try to sing higher. I was alto before. Okay, I did 6 push-ups. That gives me quite a nice record. That's one per week. I'm still on for my 100 weeks. So anyway, I had my blood test today, and I was actually SIR'd. Not at the doctor, but I took myself out to lunch, and they said, here's your food, sir, or whatever, and I was like, oh, awesome. I was just like a fool for a few minutes because I didn't even know what to say or anything. And anyway, I also used the men's room again, but just to wash my sticky hands from eating pancakes. Okay. I saw 2 people I haven't seen for a while, and one of them was my CPA. You can imagine why I saw him. And he kind of looked at me very quizzically, and he was like, and I didn't come out to him yet. I will have to do that, but I thought, well, if he reacts badly, I don't really want to deal with that. I just need to get my taxes done. So anyway, so now I'm going to talk about emotional changes for my whole transition. And so I'm going to start at menopause, because it could have actually started there, where I am one of the only people I've ever met that actually liked menopause. I didn't like the lack of muscle mass, but I really like how I feel, because um, I was always this weepy thing, when there'd be a telecom commercial and I start crying. Oh, it's so sad. And I'm just happy not to have all that. My head feels a lot clearer. I like that whole thing. I like to be able to talk to somebody and not burst out into tears about something. Um, when I decided to transition, not that far soon afterwards, I got a lot more assertive. And I don't know what it was, like, if it's just like society giving me permission, or because I'm a male I can be more assertive, or what it is, because I've heard people saying that about tea. I don't think it's really from tea. Maybe it is. I could be. But and the thing that I've really lately has been my, like, not letting people misgender me, like not letting them call me ma'am. So it's been kind of interesting, as just like to watch myself doing this. Anyway, I'm really happy with how I look. I don't know if that's an emotional change exactly, but um, I mean dressed, like completely. Like I'm going out somewhere, and it just looks like me and how I was supposed to look. And I'm kind of amused by this, because it was always really sloppy, and I had like a that loose thing going and all that, and now I'm like, I tuck everything in, and I just like everything has to be perfect. Anyway, um, one of my first reactions to tea was just generally feeling of happiness and well-being and just feeling connected with everything. So that's been like about the best thing about tea um, so far for me. On the negative side is how close I feel to being nervous, like in a really physical way. I don't know how to describe this, but it's not like I've never experienced this before, but it's like I've eaten about like uppers or something, and so it's just I'm not used to this, and I'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on with this later. Okay. The last thing I wanted to talk about was anger, um, and um, and it's just really at the surface. I'd say 98% of the time I'm happy, I'm calm, and all that sort of thing. But this other 2% or 1% or whatever it is, I'm very quick to kind of use really strong language about stuff. And I don't think in and of itself that's a bad thing, really. I think anger can be used productively, and you can get things done, um, and not be pushed around and that sort of thing. But I have had a couple of instances of just getting furious, just like totally losing it and getting so angry I didn't really function well and that kind of thing. And um, I don't think I have any idea how to deal with this. It's not something I'm familiar with or know what to do with. And so it's going to be a while before I actually get an idea of how to manage this. So I'll keep you posted on all that. And I don't know, this is an extremely short video. I actually do plan to do another video this weekend. I'm thinking about a project that I'm involved in or was involved in, and I'd like to talk about it a little bit. So on that, I'm going to let you go now, and thanks for watching, and I hope you come around again. Bye.